Hello one and all, my name is Ryan Bruce, my friends call me Fluff, and today on Riffs, Beards, and Gear, we're going to check out the all-new SM7dB microphone from Shure. If you've ever watched a podcast or tracked metal screaming vocals or seen footage of, Anthony Kiedis and the Red Hot Chili Peppers track his vocals for a Red Hot Chili Pepper song, you would have noticed the SM7B, which is a classic. It celebrated its 50th year this year. It's been out 50 years. And it's time for an update, as Shure, decided in their big, headquarters in the sky. Today we're going to talk about the brand new SM7dB from Shure. Now, before we go any further, this isn't a sponsored video. My homies at Shure were like, hey, you want to check out this thing? They didn't ask for a video. They're not paying me to make this. Pretty sure I have to send this back. But I thought I'd make a video for it because it's actually noteworthy and has some cool features that I think a lot of us wished the original boy had. So that's what we're going to talk about today. All right, so the SM7B is a classic. We've all seen it in at least, our favorite podcasts. And this is a classic mic. The profile is classic. It's the Thriller mic, but one, I would say, a drawback for a lot of people doing podcasts for sure is the amount of gain you need for a regular SM7. This is a very, very quiet mic, and a lot of entry-level interfaces simply haven't had the juice until really recently to cope with something like the SM7B. And normally you'd go for options like, using a cloud lifter or, an additional preamp or something like that. You'd have to buy another piece of gear. Well, the SM7dB has a built-in preamp, and it's pretty good. So I know what you're thinking. The SM7dB is the exact same sonically as the SM7B. They haven't changed anything, but they did add a preamp within the housing, and that can mean a plus 18 or plus 28 dB boost, and that is phantom powered. Now, if you don't want any of that, you can simply switch it off and use it as a regular SM7B as one would. But if you want that extra juice to cope with, your entry-level Focusrite or your desktop interface because you're recording your podcast with your homies, yeah, the preamp is definitely a welcome addition. So one of the deficits about using an additional preamp to gain up the original SM7B is you would often add a lot of noise to the signal, or you would change the sonic characteristic of the microphone itself. Well, with the integrated preamp that is in the new SM7dB, you don't have to worry about that. You can just get loads and loads of clean, nice sounding gain. And you know what? I like that. Clean, no noise. Now, as far as pricing goes, the original SM7B is still a thing. It's not going away. This currently retails for $399. The SM7dB will be $499, which is still less money than it would be buying a regular SM7B and then getting, something like a cloud lifter or something like that. So it's another $100, but you get a whole bunch of bells and whistles. And that's it. That's all I really had for you. Wanted to show you guys the new Shure SM7dB. It also has a cool little Shure logo, which makes it sound even better. Maybe. Might improve the sound. I don't know. And with that, I will link down below in the description if you would like full information on all things Shure SM7dB. And with that, you've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.